The Thunder leading by 10. Outside Westbrook. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here is Rose, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Left side, Gordon. Shot to stop the run, and it's Rose missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now, here's Rose. Last game he had 10 points. Oladipo goes in. Offline from the high post.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's the Professor. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
I don't want us taking shots with hands.
A different look for Oklahoma's ball. So as we conclude.
Kevin, what is allowed?
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for the Professor. 18 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. The Professor out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. The lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And it's Vucevic missing.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Here's Cantor. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Cantor's got his... First 2 points of the night. The Magic shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Oladipo, and he uses the glass on the layup. 90 seconds now into the second half. Westbrook passes to the Professor. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. The Professor's got 26.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Oladipo outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oladipo. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. Second, the Thunder.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from the Professor.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Rose dishes to Johnson. Vucevic a screen on Durant. Johnson kicks to Oladipo. Shot from 16, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken advantage of it, and that's critical. You can shoot a few lesser percentage if you're getting more opportunities at the rim. And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Here's the professor. No good with the triple.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Enes Kanter. Dion Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And a switcher also for Orlando. Nurkic is checked in. Clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Oladipo, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter. Here's the professor, and it's off from three-point range. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by the professor. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. Vucevic has got 7 points.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Here's the professor. Hits it from three-point range.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And the foul called on Freak. So it's Orlando now. On the court for Orlando. Johnson is out there with Andrew Nicholson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Ellis. And it's Henson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Only one man back on D. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
On offense, here are the Magic. Here's Ellis. No good from 11 feet.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Diaw, the screen.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Here's the professor. Pekovic with a screen. Just 4 to shoot. The shot's good from the professor.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here are the Magic now. Kicks it to Ellis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Victor Oladipo. Here's the professor. Pekovic with a screen. He used that pick to perfection. And that's now 37 points for Freak.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Here's Richardson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Here's the professor, and the Thunder another 3.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Now here's Ellis. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
Here's the Professor, off target with his three. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Out to the right wing, and the wide open shot from Rose. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game. Here's the Professor. Pekovic with a screen on Rose. And Anderson has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Pekovic. Makes it off the glass.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Hammond. He's covered by Anderson. Poked loose.
Nikola Pekovic.
Now here's Rose. Tight defense on him. And the Thunder pushing it up now. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
Moving it up. No good from the Professor.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over us. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the Professor. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Dion Waiters checked in for the Thunder. Then for the Magic, Jamison's checked in, and it's Jennings in for Rose.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style.
Jamison.
What a time to have this kind of surge. Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
From deep three-point range, misses there. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight, Clark.
Minimum scores tonight.
Well, guys, I'm here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Just a sensational performance.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille
Super.